Welcome back for, I believe, part 3 of this. Okay, what I've done so far is I have glued on both of my shoulder pockets and my flag Velcro, and my chest pockets have been stitched on. Glue, I use fabric glue, much easier than pins, for me anyway. You can try this. It sets up really pretty quick, and it's got a great hold to it. You could almost get away with just using the glue and no stitching, but I wouldn't do that. On these ones, I still have the buttons. I'm going with the buttons. I glued across the top real good, and then all around the edge, and then I stuck it on. On the pockets, one of the things to remember about doing these pockets is you want the flat edge to the front. You want the expanding edge or the bellows in the back. The reason is when you're going through windows, doors, urban environments, the woods, anything, whatever, you want the flat edge to the front so that whatever you're going through, it just brushes off on you. If you had the bellows edge to the front, it would be snagging on. Whatever you're going through, it'd be snagging on, just holding you up, making noise, and then possibly even tearing your pocket off, and then whatever you got in there, it's all over the place. So keep the flat edge to the front. The amount of angle that you want to, it's up to you. You can go straight up and down, you can go a little bit to the forward, you can go all the way to the forward. It's personal preference. You're the one making them. You do what works for you. Some people will go through and take this Velcro and put it up here. I didn't want to be like everybody else, and I also didn't want to have like my flags or whatever kind of angled. I wanted them straight up and down. Plus me, I just like the look of that. But if I wanted to, yeah, I could just stitch a piece of Velcro on right here. I could also do the Velcro in here so that I could close it. Of course, I didn't stitch Velcro all the way up just for that reason, because I'm keeping the buttons. And that's pretty much it with those pockets. Chest pockets. As you can see, mine are angled, and they're not angled the way most people would angle them. Most people look at the Army Combat Uniform, the DCUs, and go, oh my God, the pockets are angled in way. That must be the way to do it. One thing I've learned through all my years in the military is that is a way, not necessarily the way. Alright? I like angled out. If you're wearing plate carrier, a body armor, chest rig, what have you, this works fantastic. The pocket is angled out. You can get in behind it, coming in this way, reaching around the outside of your body armor. It works really great. If they were angled in, then it's almost next to impossible to get into it because your body armor is sitting right here, and here's the opening to your pocket. Put them that way if you like. The bellows edge on the downward side. This way, whatever you're putting into your pocket, if it's something bigger and bulkier, it can fill up right here. Plus, it just keeps a nice, neat appearance. If you are wearing this uniform and just this uniform, maybe you set it up this way as part of a ghillie suit kind of thing. If you're not going to take really thick canvas and cover the whole front, maybe you just want something lightweight for airsoft. Because for airsoft, you're not going to go through and take all the time of putting the thicker, heavier canvas and covering the whole front of your uniform so that you can low crawl, a mile through thick and thin to get to your target. In fact, most airsofters just wear the big old bear suit with ghillie stuff everywhere. Okay, to me that kind of defeats the purpose of any kind of sniping, having a big old fur suit, because then when you do lay down, you pick up everything, and you guys are it just looks terrible to me. But if you're going to do some sort of sniping in airsoft, and you're going to try to do something like real sniping, and that's doing a lot of prone work, if you do your pockets like this, as you are crawling or you get on the ground, it's going this way, as opposed to if this was up, then it would be catching. Again, angle them out. I find that it works really good. About the only other thing that I'm going to do to this uniform is put a name tape on it. That's it. Nothing much else. Stitch it, wash it, go play. The next thing I'll be working on is my pants. So far, all I've done is I have glued on my blood tape and my name tape. The only other thing I'm planning on doing to these is making new belt loops. These are lowest contract bidder, and they will eventually fail. I bought an extra DCU top and removed this piece from one of the arms right here. And what I'll do is I'll cut it into little sections like this, and then make better belt loops. Something with a little more stitching top and bottom that will hold your rigger's belt that much better. On my woodland BDUs that I did, I only replaced 4, 2 in the front and then 2 in the back, leaving the middle one and the very back one. It works out pretty good. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do with these ones. I hope that anything that you've seen or learned, I hope if you try it, it works out for you. It works out very good for me. This is just gained from, you know, a few years of experience and coming up with, again, what works with me. Alright, good luck. Any comments you have, please feel free to leave them. If you get the opportunity to hit your local Army Navy store and get yourself a set of uniforms, again, for 2 tops and a pair of pants. The second top was just to cut up and use material for this and whatever else. It was like $30 and some change. I did have to do a lot of digging around. This was the only pair of pants they had that was in my size. It seems like most of the stuff they get is for somebody that's, I don't know, 3 feet tall and 4 feet wide or something like that. It's just really small. But this was the only large long they had, so I grabbed it right then. And then 2 tops. If you don't think you need to say you don't think you're going to need that at the top, save your money. Don't get it. So far, the only thing I've used off of it is just this piece of material. But again, I have it in case I do up another set or I want to do something else. Alright, anyway, I hope that works for you. Go ahead and give it a shot. And then leave me some comments. Let me know what you think of my ideas, and then whether or not you've been able to try them on yourself. And let me know how it goes. Alright, thank you very much.